Pyongyang claims to have successfully tested a new tactical ballistic missile that is capable of carrying a 4.5-ton super-large warhead on the 1st of July. A day earlier, Seoul had reported the launch of 2 ballistic missiles by North Korea, adding that the second likely failed soon after its launch, blowing up in flight over land. Interestingly, the North Korean state news agency, the KCNA, made no mention of the second missile while lauding the launch of the first one. Additionally, in a rare disclosure of a future missile launch plan, the KCNA has said that North Korea's missile administration will conduct another launch of the same type of missile this month to test the explosion power of this new super-large warhead. So how does North Korea's new super-large warhead change the balance of power in the region? Our next report gets more details.
North Korea has been relentlessly modernizing its weapons arsenal to cope with what it calls US-led threats. On Tuesday, it claimed to have successfully tested a new tactical ballistic missile, Hwasong 411 DA 4.5, with a simulated heavy warhead. The test was conducted to verify its flight stability and hitting accuracy at the maximum range of 500 kilometers and a minimum range of 90 kilometers. Interestingly, it did not elaborate on the nature of the simulated warhead, where the missile launched from and where it landed. In response to the claim, the South Korean military said that it appears to be a case of deception.
Regarding North Korea's news report, we are leaning towards the possibility of deception. The second missile that flew abnormally appears to have landed in a field where there were no houses nearby. Also, it is extremely rare to carry out a test fire inland, but it is highly possible that it was a lie to say it was successful.
Noteworthy is the fact that North Korea did not publicize Monday's tests with photographs, unlike during previous such announcements. Also, testing the missile's maximum and minimum ranges suggested it performed 2 launches. Did North Korea deliberately not mention the second missile launch? Well, the South Korean military definitely thinks so, claiming the second missile appeared to have failed in the early stages of flight. If one were to go by Seoul's version, that missile's trajectory suggested a possible mid-air explosion over North Korea, which could have led to debris falling on the country. The Hwasong 411 is a series of short-range ballistic missiles developed by the North that are also known as KN-23 and KN-24. In all likelihood, the KN-23 is the missile that North Korea supplied to Russia to be used in the war against Ukraine. On 27th June, South Korea, Japan, and the United States had kicked off 3-day large-scale joint military drills called Freedom Edge, involving Navy destroyers, fighter jets, and the nuclear-powered U.S. aircraft carrier Theodore Roosevelt, aimed at boosting defenses against missiles, submarines, and air attacks. On the 30th of June, North Korea criticized the joint military exercise, dubbing the relationship among the 3 countries as the Asian version of NATO. What's worrying is that this show of strength from both sides is escalating the already heightened tensions in the Korean peninsula. A misstep and all hell might break loose. Both sides should do well to exercise some caution.